Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, we're starting off with a clear sky here in Medford. You can see from our People's Bank on Biddle Road weather cam. It's 55 degrees, so temperatures a little bit cooler compared to this time yesterday. In fact, we'll show you that here in a second, but it's low 50s right now along the Oregon coast, mid 50s for the Rogue Valley, but a little bit cooler down towards Montague and Klamath Falls into the 40s. So that is significantly cooler compared to this time yesterday. It's 52 in Mount Shasta City, a very cold 30-1. At least your temperature's slowly starting to come up now in Chemult. So you can see 16 degrees cooler compared to 24 hours ago for Klamath Falls and Montague. You'll definitely notice that if you're heading out the door and you were up at this time yesterday morning. 6 degrees cooler in Medford. You're probably going to notice that as well. So high pressure way off to our southwest. The storm track is up to our north, although there's no real significant storms at this particular time. That'll be changing later on in the week, although it won't be really still significant, but things will change later on this week. Temperatures today are going to climb into the 90s this afternoon, low 90s, so warmer is what we're expected, but a lot of sunshine is definitely into the forecast. So your storm track not showing much for today, but tomorrow there's going to be a really weak system that tries to move into the region, might increase the clouds over towards Port Orford, Cape Blanco, areas like that into the morning hours. Other than that, it just kind of washes out and falls apart and doesn't really do a whole lot for the rest of the region. So forecast for today, still 70s along the Oregon coast, right along the Oregon beaches. It'll be into the 60s though, but upper 80s, low 90s for the Rogue and Shasta valleys, and low to mid 80s east of the Cascades for later on today. Now tonight, temperatures will be a little bit warmer because of the warmer air mass that we have overhead. So we're still going to be looking at low 50s along the Oregon coast, upper 50s for the Rogue and Shasta valleys for the most part, and low 50s, maybe mid 50s east the Cascades. Now, if you're thinking of taking a hike here in the next couple of days into the Rogue Valley, well, temperatures, well, depends on what you like. We're going to be looking at low 90s for today and tomorrow, not really much of a temperature difference. Wednesday, though, we're going to start seeing a little bit more clouds from a system moving into the area, so that kind of shaves off a little bit of our temperatures for that particular day. So here's your forecast for the Oregon coast. The fog that's prevalent right now will burn off. We'll have some sunshine throughout the day. And then we'll be looking at 60s once we get towards Friday, increasing clouds on Saturday and even some rain by the time we get towards Sunday. Northern California will be looking at low 90s for today and tomorrow. Not much of a temperature difference though Wednesday. And then they come up again a little bit on Thursday. And then we start to cool off Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday, and temperatures into the 70s, but doesn't look like we're going to see any rain at this particular time, at least that far south. Klamath Basin now also still looks dry for the next 7 days. 80s up through Thursday, and then cooling into the 70s by Friday, and then maybe even upper 60s by Sunday. And for the Cascades, we'll be looking at generally 70 to 75 degrees for today through Thursday. 60s by the time we get to Friday, and then upper 50s and rain by the time we get towards Sunday. And here in the Rogue Valley, again, pretty hot for the next couple of days, a little cooler on Wednesday. Temperatures bump up a little on Thursday, and then we start to cool off once we get towards Friday, and then 70s by the time we get to this weekend. We might even see some rain possible by the time we get towards Sunday. Peyton?